I'd like to do a quick video to kind of show you the basics of the video rotator, the main parts that may go out, or when you're troubleshooting, trying to what to look for. This is the collector assembly. This is the power assembly for electricity. These are the slip rings. You have brushes on the outside, and then you have the video slip ring down here. Is this assembly that fits up inside the body of this collector assembly. And the only moving part really is going to be this assembly right here, this connector down here. You have a mobile side, stationary side up in top, and then we have the brushes that rotate and also be moving. As the ring turns across the brushes, we have some contact there. So the main component to look for then is the only part that moves, and I'm going to show you the cables here. We have our video, we have our audio, and then these would be our power wires here for electricity. Those run beside each other. We have a shielded cable here to help prevent any interference from the power next to the video cables. So all this passes up into the shaft assembly of the rotator, and this actually turns with the shaft. So the wires themselves don't move. Nothing really turns as the shaft is turning. It's bolted to the main shaft. So if we pull this out, we have two set screws up top to hold this to the shaft, and then down below we have some set screws. It's usually easier to pull the whole assembly, to drop this, push our cables down, and pull this out. So if I pull this out here, this is a VGA slip ring assembly, but it's the same as an HDMI other than an extra cable that's an Ethernet cable. It's one of these, it's a blue cable. So you see here, this is HDMI, has an extra cable added, and it's designed differently to carry a higher throughput of video. So here we have the VGA, and if we push this down, you see we have a couple of components here. So I can remove this. We have a coupler here for each of the cables, and I'll disconnect here to kind of show you. This is the VGA assembly, and the only moving part again is this bottom part. So actually the top, as it's turning with the shaft, we've got the bottom that's stationary. Incoming signal comes in through here, outgoing carries through the couplers, up the wires, and to the monitor. And so the floor mount would mount on the ground. This carries up, normally housed in the body. And the smaller rotators where we mount these up in the display would have a shorter body here, and the cables come up through the top.